Ready? Okay. As soon as you go out there, that shit just smack you. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, and Kakodash. All right, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's hopeful elect. All right, well, we out here another week to prophesy the Holy Scriptures, to prophesy against the great horde known as America, Babylon the Great. Also, we out here to let you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that you are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible. All right, and the time of repentance is here. All right, the Yahweh Shemi Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ and God. All right, they're getting ready to come back and destroy this place known as Babylon. All right, you can find that in Revelation 17, 18, Jeremiah 50, 51, Isaiah 34, Isaiah 13. Because we can start off with some of those if y'all want to, whichever.
Something in the meantime.
All right, go ahead, get what you got.
This is Isaiah chapter 48, verse 17.
Shalom.
Thus saith the Lord, thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, I am the Lord, thy power, which teacheth thee to profit, which leadeth thee by the way that thou shouldest go. Oh, that thou hadst hearkened to my commandments, then had thy peace been as a river, and thy righteousness as the waves of the sea. Thy seed also had been as the sand, and the offspring of thy bowels like the gravel thereof. His name should not have been cut off nor destroyed from before me. Here's the point. Go ye forth of Babylon, flee ye from the Chaldeans, with a voice of singing declare ye. Tell this, utter it even to the end of the earth. Say, the Lord hath redeemed his servant Jacob.
You can break it down, go ahead.
Yeah, man, that's pretty much what we're supposed to do, okay? Because the majority of the prophets are here in Babylon. We're supposed to go forth, okay? Teach our people who they are, but also to prophesy the downfall of this place, man. Okay? And you got these Christians coming up. Well, they've been coming up in these last days, talking about how the kingdom's for everybody, man. You know, but how many of these Christians are talking about who Babylon the Great is?
Right.
Okay?
Yeah, they seem to steer away from destruction because they teach the peace doctrine.
They got American flags in their churches.
Yep.
Verse 21, and they thirsted not when he led them through the deserts. He caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. He clave the rock also, and the waters gushed out. There is no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Okay, we need to keep that in mind, that there's no peace unto the wicked, man. Okay, this is Esau, Edom is getting, the scriptures talk about the Lord has set his bounds which he cannot pass. He's getting near the end of his rulership, man. He's pushing, he's getting ready to move over to digital currency. You know, he's doing crazy shit that's going to get World War III in full swing.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 12. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast. These shall make
the 7 heads and the 10 horns. The 7 heads and the 10 horns goes into NATO and the EU. All right, which they've grown over the years. Go ahead.
These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them.
Yeah, because they're gonna fight against Yahweh Shai, and ultimately what they're doing now is they're fighting against his nation, his people, constantly killing us in different ways, trying to keep us oppressed. But when the Lord actually comes back, they're gonna fight. They're gonna try to fight against him too. But it says that they're not gonna prevail. They're not gonna overcome. Go ahead.
For he is Lord of lords and King of kings.
Mm-hmm.
And they that are with him are called chosen and faithful.
Yep, the elect. All right, his angels. You know, everybody who's on the side of Yahweh Shai. chosen and faithful. Go ahead.
And he saith unto me, the waters which you saw where the whore sits are people and multitudes and nations and tongues.
Yeah, and it says that in I think it's Isaiah 47, if I'm not mistaken. O thou that dwellest how's it go? O thou that dwellest among many waters, something like that. But you can connect the two, which shows that it's Babylon the Great today. Go
Bring
ahead.
it out next.
Yeah, go ahead. Well,
You
just
can
read it
just
real
read
quick.
it real
Yeah,
quick.
because that's a connection. Go ahead.
I was
that
gonna
verse.
start at 1.
No, just read
Yeah,
that
go
verse.
to the verse. Yeah,
What were you looking for?
it says, O thou that dwellest among many waters, or something like that.
Is it 12? No. It's in just when you find it.
Go ahead.
It say, and the 10 horns which you saw upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh
Yep.
and burn her with fire.
Yeah, so what are they gonna do? They're gonna turn on her. All right, and that right there is explaining nuclear destruction right there. Because how else are they gonna burn her with fire? It's gonna be in the form of a ICBM nuclear missiles, and all the nations have most of the nations have the nuclear capabilities already. That's how the Third World War is gonna be fought. Go ahead.
For Yahweh hath put it in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree, and to give their kingdoms unto the beast, until the words of Yahweh shall be fulfilled.
Yeah, so who's orchestrating this? It says the Lord.
It's actually Jeremiah 51.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Salakia.
yeah.
Salakia.
You want to read it real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, read it.
I'm gonna start at verse 12. Jeremiah 51 and 12. Voice points in 13. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For the Lord hath both devised and done that which he speak against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Yeah, because you got a lot of Israelites. They was saying that Jeremiah 51 was talking about ancient Babylon, but it's talking about modern Babylon. The next verse is going to prove it. Go ahead.
O thou that dwellest upon many waters.
Yeah, and it says the same thing in Revelation 17. So there's a connection there. There's a connection there. That's not talking about ancient Babylon. Now, certain parts of Jeremiah 50 and 51 could be talking about that, but for the most part, these are future prophecies. Go ahead.
Abundant in treasures.
Abundant in treasures. When you read, I think it's Revelation 18. I'm not sure. It goes into the frankincense, the different woods and precious things that's here. You know, go ahead.
Thy end is come, and the measure of thy covetousness.
Yeah, thine end is come. All right. So the Most High, when the Most High was revealing these different secrets to Jeremiah, he was talking about today. Future prophecies. How's it go? I declare the end from the beginning.
And from ancient times,
Yeah.
things that are not yet done.
And you Americans are covetous, man. Okay, y'all just want, the gotta have it society,
Yep.
materialism. Okay, but yet you've been blessed with all these riches and you mismanage them. You know?
With that?
Verse 14. Yeah, that was it too. I'll go to the chair.
This brother had a question. He said, and Yash, you could get on this if you want to, because you into the. He said, it's from a dude named Servant, or a brother. He said, hello, my brothers. Good morning. Today I have a question. Will the MOTB tie in with artificial intelligence?
Absolutely. Absolutely, man. Because that's how they're going to determine, who gets rationed what. Like in China, they got the social credit scores and all that. They're moving towards that in America, man. All they need is the right crisis to usher it in. Like they got all this shit going on with Russia and China and that. Eventually, the global financial system is going to be this side against that side, and then they're going to have to ration things off. Like they talk about you should only be allowed to eat so much meat and all that. How do you think they're going to control that? Through AI. Just like they do with our videos. They don't want to have to watch our videos no more. They have some AI do that shit.
Yeah.
Revelations 18. Revelations 18 and 1. And after these things, I saw another angel coming down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. It is fallen and become the habitation of devils. In the hall of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Yeah, when it says that it's become the habitation of devils, it's talking about those creatures, man. You know? That's what it's talking about. And it's fallen, it's coming down in every way. Financially, physically, spiritually. This place is at an all-time low.
Oh man, if I could add real quick, I was on Twitter the other day, and there was this dude who was a tourist. He went over to Japan for a couple weeks, and he came back. He said he saw no homeless people. There wasn't piss and shit in all the back alleys. He didn't have to worry about getting robbed. There was no bars there was no boarded up windows or bars on the stores. You know?
Yep.
And you got that in every city in America now.
Yep. Terrible. It's a shit show. It's really just a place of well, now they pretend like there's mirth in the land, but it's really not. Go ahead.
It say
like Salakia, before we stood right here, we had to make sure it wasn't no waste or nothing.
This used to be a public bathroom.
Yeah. It's so cold we gotta block the window.
Or you can smell it faintly, but that's probably just this neighborhood. You know, the city, the sewers are so clogged up, the whole fucking city smells like fucking remnants of cat piss and shit. Like, come on, man. This ain't no way for people to live. San Francisco, there's homeless people and shit all over the back alleys, man.
Yep.
Ridiculous. Land of the free, home of the brave.
It say, for all nations have drunken of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
Yeah, they lie in bed with her via how they live. The law, they pass laws. You know, they make decrees with one another. You know, they figure out how they're gonna side with each other. You know, the kings of the earth, you know, they're in fornication with Babylon. Go ahead.
And the merchants of the earth are wax rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yeah, like Apostle Gabar used to always say, this place is really a corporation. It's really a place where other nations can come and make money. You know, that's what the other nations do. They come over here, they make money, and then they either send money back home, or they eventually go back home. Go ahead.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
And that's going into our deliverance. When the chariots come and deliver his elect, we're going to come out of her, all right, via the ships, which I just figured out that I didn't even know that the Group 1 body, they frown on the UFOs now. They frown on they actually frown on our deliverance. I just found out that. I know they didn't believe in the miracles and stuff.
Hey, they said that we never came over on slave ship.
Yeah, they saying that the pictures was not to get off topic. How did they take those? You know, just a bunch of wickedness, man. Yeah, like, and what that ultimately does, it leaves Jake no hope. Like, it leaves you hopeless. Like, well, damn. Well, what are we supposed to do? How we gonna get out of here? You know? Go ahead. And there's been hundreds of thousands of chariot sightings, man. So how you gonna say that they don't exist? Go ahead.
Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that you receive not of her plagues.
And the ultimate plague is that 7th trump, which are gonna be when those missiles fly, man. Go ahead.
For her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh have remembered her iniquities.
Now, what other way can we escape a nuclear blast? What other way can we escape nuclear fire? What we gonna do? What we gonna do, man? There's only one way. You have to have some type of extraterrestrial vehicles to get you up out of here, man. And that's the chariots, that's the ships.
And then before that, all the chaos on the streets, the famine, the riots, the martial law, you know, the plagues and diseases.
Yeah,
you're gonna need the guidance of the Lord.
Yeah, you're gonna need a hedge about you to to survive famine and martial law all through that whole way.
Yep.
And that's how your faith gonna be building times two. Every time you see the Lord
Get you
work.
out of something.
Yeah.
Get you out of a situation. You might see some people over here, they getting effed up, can't eat, but the Most High got you sustainable, man.
Hey, you might be in you might have to go on the run and be in some abandoned house for a couple hours, and then you see them troops just go right by that house, man.
Yeah, nah. It say in second entrance that the troops gonna be searching the houses diligently and they gonna find you because the Lord gonna protect
Because the
you.
Most High is the one controlling what they do.
And the ones that do get found, you know, what was it, Revelation 20 and 4. In fact, I'll get that. You know,
Yep.
some brothers gotta,
The
you know,
the
Revelation 2
the
and 10.
the key factor is to be diligent to the Lord, no matter what your situation is, because your faith is gonna be tried either way.
Yeah.
You know. You got it.
Revelation 20 and 4. And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushai, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands.
Yeah, those are the men that didn't bow at all, man. It mentioned three things. It said they didn't receive his mark, they didn't worship the beast, and what? What else didn't they do? They didn't
Neither
bow?
his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands, and they lived and reigned with Yahushai 1,000 years.
Yeah, so those are the ones that's, like the Lord said, I have 7,000 men which have not bowed the knee to Baal, which is ultimately a representation of just a complete amount of men. You're gonna have that, man.
Yeah.
You're gonna have that, and Lord willing, we pray that we're those men.
And you other window shopping
Got it.
camps out there, because you got a lot of window shoppers. Our apostles have been teaching us about the possibility of us either being beheaded, or being imprisoned and tortured since we came in the truth.
Punished, you know,
Yeah.
whatever form it comes in.
Are these other guys doing that? Are they preparing your minds and pushing you to meditate and pray on that moment? You know?
Go ahead.
It's the book of Second Esdras, chapter 16, verse 28. For a city there shall be 10 left, and 2 of the field which shall hide themselves in the thick groves, and in the clefts of the rocks, as in an orchard of olives. Upon every tree there are left 3 or 4 olives, or as when a vineyard is gathered, there are left some clusters of them that diligently seek through the vineyard. Even so, in those days, there shall be 3 or 4 left by them that search their houses with the sword. So even in that day, when you got the martial law troops going through house to house, and the Lord have it so they can't see you.
And that's gonna be a beautiful time, because what that means is we're even closer to the kingdom of heaven being established. See, you brothers gotta understand, the more chaos that takes place, and the more the more crazy shit that happens in this society is one step closer to us receiving the kingdom of heaven. So things have to get worse before they get better. All right, we gotta understand that there's gonna come a time where we're gonna have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable, man. And that's where the Lord is gonna come in. That's when Yahushai kicks in. Cause you're not just gonna be sitting. There's gonna come a time where we ain't gonna be watching football on our couch. We ain't gonna be in the bar chilling and drinking. We ain't gonna be shopping in the shopping centers and doing things that you like to do on your pleasurable time. It's gonna be strictly business. Death is gonna be out here. Go ahead.
It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 6. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, all these things must come to pass. The things that we always talk about. The sword, famine, death, and destruction. And there's gonna come a time where you're gonna look out your blinds and you're gonna see men in uniforms with guns. You know, doing the bidding of the beast. All right, to forward their new world order. All right, because these people, that love this country so much, they're gonna see that this country is gonna come a time where they're gonna turn on your ass. The great patriots and the ones that celebrate Veterans Day every year, and the ones that love this place so much, you're gonna see that once it's gonna come a time where it's gonna be strictly business, and they're not gonna care about their citizens, man.
A lot of these other nations, like they see World War III is coming, and they're giving their people iodine pills. They're preparing shelters and giving them extra food, telling them to get extra food and water. Has the American government ever fucking said anything like that? You know?
This brother,
So they want you to be reduced in numbers.
I don't know if this guy is new or not, but he said, where do they get the technology from for the UFOs? I seen a video before of a UFO landing in a camp or a military base in Germany. The technology for the chariots are from the heavens, man, from the Most High. That's why you see them fly the way they fly and do what they do. You know, we can't explain the Most High's technology right now because we in the flesh.
Yeah.
But we'll know that in the kingdom how they operate, what they operate off of. You know, we just know that they're real, and we know that that's our salvation because the scriptures say so. We don't know what the inside of it looks like. We don't know if they got a steering wheel. If we have the elect, we gonna figure that out.
And we got to be transformed before we can even get inside.
Yeah. And really, to be honest with you, it's not my concern where the technology comes from or what they look like. As long as I'm in one, Lord willing.
The technology is otherworldly, man. We wouldn't even be able to understand it.
Yeah, it's not of this world. It's not of this world.
Where the angels would tell you that it's stuff on. You need to worry about the things that's on the earth. Try to understand those things.
Yeah.
You can't understand heavenly things. That's what he told Ezra.
This is Psalm 17 and 8. Keep me as the apple of the eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wings. And the shadow of thy wings is this truth, man. The scriptures talk about how those that fear the Lord, man, the angels encampeth around them. Okay, that's really what we're concerned with, man, the protection. Okay, from the Heavenly Father and His angels, man. Because if He don't got His angels surrounding you in that day, hey, it's it for you. Then you're just not of the elect, you know. From the wicked that oppress me, from my deadly enemies who compass me about.
Yeah, that's just Salakia. That's starting with the elite because they're the ones that, well, it starts with the Most High, but then He works through the left-hand side, through the elite, to make, you know, our oppression the way it is. You know, because they're the ones that, the elite are the ones that's doing the oppressing, but they have front men to do it, you know? And then it goes all the way down to your local senators and mayors and shit. Oppressors. What'd you say? Who? Yeah, they don't got nothing else to do on a Monday.
Hey, I seen a video where it was like this Jewish commission and shit.
Well, he just cave out the fucking caves eating juniper roots.
Yeah, it was like this Jewish commission, and they was like the Palestinians ain't even their number one enemy. The lady said that.
Oh yeah, she said us.
She said
I
us.
seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Because
I
they
seen
know.
Yep.
They know that we the real Israelites and we waking up.
And we're the ones that's proclaiming that around the entire earth. So they, you know, they don't want Jake over there prophesying, you know. And the Jakes that they do got over there who think that they Israelites, they lost. You know, you don't have like a prominent camp over there like a GMS Israel, you know. You ain't got that. The Jakes that they got over there is like they you know, they think they Jewish too, or they might say Yahuwah or some crazy shit, but they ain't no Jakes over there that I know of that's got the true living doctrine, man. You know, they'll shut that shit down in a minute. If you went over there in Israel with this sign and some garments, they'll probably lock your ass up, man.
Yeah, they'd be kicking your door down, taking you out your house.
Yeah.
Like that one woman who was looking at Hamas propaganda, man. In fact, they passed some law over in Israel where if you're caught looking at that stuff, even if you favor it or not, they could take you away, man.
Yep.
It's damn near total martial law over there.
Right.
In Salakia, I just want to say one thing. And the whole world knows that they're not the true people. You know, that's all I want to say. Everybody knows. Even everybody knows, man.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say like worrying about the technology or the chariots and all that ain't gonna get you salvation. You
Yeah.
need to make sure you get this doctrine.
That's the most important part.
Yeah, because we ain't supposed to be thinking upon heavenly things.
Yeah, you gotta eat your salad before you get the main entree, man.
This is the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 4, verse 1. And the angel that was sent unto me, whose name was Uriel, gave me an answer and said, should I start that?
And I want to say this because I know you're going into what you're about to read, but there was a point in time where a lot of brothers was asking all these questions like, you asking these, they're not dumb questions, but they're not necessary. Like,
Yeah.
do you think the inside of a chariot is going to have this and that? And what do you think the 12 gates is going to, like, bro, we ain't there yet, man. You know?
We're gonna find out. We gonna know.
Yeah, we gonna know. Just got
We're gonna know everything. We're gonna know how much fire wave. We're gonna know the things of the Most High.
Yeah.
We're gonna have all knowledge.
We all pretty much went through that stage, though. We were just thinking upon this and that and thinking too deep. You know, if anything, man, this truth is best left simple. You know.
But see, when you go like that, that's when you start calling on other names and all that
Yeah,
crazy
you start
shit
reading
too.
other book. You might run across a book. What's inside of a UFO? Now you bringing that into the doctrine.
Yeah.
I came across this book.
Yeah.
What a UFO? What's, you know? Then you start teaching that shit.
Now you read the book of Enoch.
Yeah. Go ahead.
It said, your heart have gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the ways of the Most High. Then said I, yea, my Lord. And he answered me and said, I am sent to show you 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before you. Wherefore, if you can declare me one, I will show you also the way that thou desirest to see. And I said, I shall show you from whence the wicked heart comes. And I said, tell on, my Lord. Then he said unto me, go your way and weigh me the weight of fire, or measure me the blast of wind, or call me again the day that is past. And all those things is things that the Lord know, or the Lord can do. The Lord can make you fucking go back in time. He can do that. It say, then answered I and said, what man is able to do that?
Yeah, exactly. Because he was basically being sarcastic with him.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
That you should ask such things of me. And he said unto me, if I should ask thee how great the dwellings are in the midst of the sea, or how many springs are in the beginning of the deep, or how many springs are above the firmament, or which are the outgoings of paradise, peradventure you would say unto me, I never went down into the deep, as yet into hell, neither did I ever climb into heaven. Nevertheless, now I ask you, but only the fire, the wind, and the day where thou hast passed, and the things from which thou canst not be separated, and yet thou givest me no answer to them. He said, moreover unto me, thine own things, as such as are grown up with you, canst thou know. Like the things you've been living through all your life, you don't even know. We've been using fire. How long we use fire every day, but we don't know how
You
much
don't know the weight of it, yeah.
We don't even know how to start to get the weight of it.
And that shows the depths of the Lord. You know, like he went into the depths of the sea. You know, there's things in the sea that Esau doesn't even know about, and there's depths of the sea he's never touched.
Yeah, once I get into that chariot, I'll let you know how it works.
Hey, man,
That's when you can start asking the question.
there's all kinds of processes going on in our body on a molecular level.
Right, that we don't know what's going
We
on.
don't even have a clue. Like how does the brain send electricity throughout the body to make you move and shit like that?
Yeah.
Man?
Why am I just breathing involuntarily?
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah. Why does your heart beat 80 beats per minute and not fucking, you know?
The Most High, his knowledge and his ways are so vast and beyond our understanding right now, man.
And-
But
and
once we're changed, we're gonna understand everything.
And you got Esau Edom. He's obsessed with figuring that shit out, man. He's sitting there. I seen this one shit where they were saying that the human brain can store 2,000 petabytes or fucking 100,000 fucking terabytes of information. Like, how the hell do you know?
Yeah, he's a physician of no value.
Yeah.
You know.
He trying to figure all those things out because the Lord, like what's that in Jeremiah 31, where he said that if he could go up to the moon.
Oh yeah,
or,
get that real quick. Because basically, and the Lord was being sarcastic with him because Esau when he said that because he knows that he can't do it.
But he gotta he gotta keep
try.
because the Lord said it, so he gotta keep his word if he can do it.
Right, he
Because
gotta
I
try.
seen something saying that Esau was trying to go up and blow up the fucking moon.
Like I said, we was being funny the other day. We said if this nigga can go up there, it'd be a KFC up there, a Burger King on the moon,
You got
a Walmart.
I know it's
You know, he'll turn the moon into Babylon, man. Go ahead. That's why the Lord don't allow him to do certain things. Go ahead.
It's right after the covenant in Jeremiah 31. Jeremiah 31, verse 35.
Oh yeah, I got to pull up right here, son.
Thus saith the Lord, which give the sun for light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divide the sea, and when the waves thereof roar. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is his name. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever.
Yeah, so with Esau trying to go to the moon, what's he trying to go up there for? Is he trying to make that particular ordinance, the light by night, depart from the Most High? You know, why is he trying to? What's his infatuation with the moon?
Remember, and they China sent off that artificial sun,
Yeah,
and then they
yep.
got shit trying to block the sun
Yep, trying to
out.
block up, yep.
Oh, he's trying to put some shit in the volcanoes, some gyroscopes or whatever, gyrometers, to stop volcanoes from erupting, man. That's a natural process of the earth,
Yep.
you know? In fact, that volcanic ash, a lot of the crops that grow near the volcanic ash, it's like some of the healthiest nutrients on earth, man.
Yep.
This verse,
Go ahead.
This verse 37. Thus saith Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, if heaven above can be measured, and because that's what they could be doing when they sending off all these rockets saying, oh, we're trying to go to space. They ain't trying to go to space. They could be trying to measure
Yep.
the heavens. Because he said if they do it, it say,
Remember, he's always trying to prove the Lord wrong. He's always dibbling and dabbling and shit. Go ahead.
Thank you for being a light in a dark place. God bless you.
You too, man.
Light of Judah prevail.
hey,
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Coming back. He's coming back.
That's right.
That's right.
And he said, "May the line of Judah prevail." Hey,
That's right.
he said, "Thanks for being the light in the place of dark." Go ahead.
If heaven above can be measured and the foundations of the earth searched out beneath, I will cast off all the seed of Israel for all they have done, saith the Lord.
Yeah, like that movie called The Meg with the sharks. They was trying to go all the way down to the bottom of the sea to search out things. And every time they went down there, the Most High would send a damn Meg shark to get at their ass, man. Cause they was being busybodies.
Yeah, you see when they that shit that just happened with the trying to go visit the Titanic and shit.
Oh yeah, the damn shit imploded on their ass, man.
That was the Lord though.
You don't have that capability, my man.
You should have sent Leonardo DiCaprio down.
And the Most High didn't even really give them the tech, because the Most High gave them a certain technology, like, okay, you could build this, but this that you built can only go so far. See, they can't build nothing that can just keep going down, 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 because then the depths of the sea is too strong.
Earthly things, man.
Yeah, it's earthly things. Now we've seen videos of chariots go into the sky and then zip into the water. There's no limit on where that chariot could go. Go ahead.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that the city shall be built to the Lord from the tower of Hadil to the gate of the corner. No, I think that's it.
And that's also why that Trump wanted that Space Force, man. Mm-hmm. You know? And you better believe they seeing all types of things on those they cameras out there, man. Out there in the so-called outer space. Because the angels play with these devils, you know? And then they tell these pilots to be quiet. They basically got a gag order. You can't say what you see. Why? Because, you know, the chariots are everywhere. Go ahead. You had something, Josh.
Yeah, Trump, man. He just wanted to go to a podium and say Space Force. You know him. This is Psalm 43.
Salah. Going back to what we were saying originally, though, Esau can't do away with those ordinances. The sun or the moon. The light by day and the light by night. Because those are the creations of the Lord, man. So you can't shoot at the moon to see if there's water on it. So you can try to go live out there, or you can't blot out the sun, man. Yeah. Why would you want to only? That's some wicked shit.
And it's part of their agenda, man, because Bill Gates is into that blotting out the sun shit. Yep. He said it's not only to reduce the temperature, but to reduce the amount of crops growing on the earth. And so they're telling you right there, they're trying to starve you people out.
Yeah, and the sun has even when the sun comes out, it just changes your mood. Mm-hmm. It has so many different benefits to it, man. Your mood is better when the sun is out. You know, it could heal. The sun heals certain diseases.
Yeah.
But E wants to blot it out. But what we have to expect that.
Hey man, I know somebody who had the Novid back when that was going around, and he felt like fucking total shit. He went and sat out in the sun because it was springtime, and the next day he felt a lot better.
Yep.
You know.
This is I gotta read this. This is from Azan Amav. Shalom, brother. Psalm 68 and 17. The chariots of the Lord are 20,000, even thousands of angels. The Lord is among them, as in Sinai in the holy place. That's right. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is Psalm 43 and 1. Wait for this to go by. Judge me, O Yahweh, and plead my cause against an ungodly nation.
Yep.
Oh, deliver me from the deceitful and unjust man.
And that's Esau, man. He is the wicked that the scriptures speak about. All right. Only a wicked nation of people will try to blot out the sun. Only a wicked nation of people will put poisons and drugs and lead in the water. Only a wicked nation of people would push an agenda where 2 men and 2 women somehow become successful in society. All right, all they do is oppress and promote wickedness day in and day out, and you wicked if you want to stay here.
Yeah, but most of it, really, they doing it because they want to take out the nation of Israel.
Yep,
they want to take us out.
Yep.
All of it is more directed towards us as a nation.
100%.
So they trying to destroy us.
Yep. Oh, and basically the Lord said that His seed was forever.
And they know that the end is them going into captivity under us.
Yep. So if we do away with them, we won't go into slavery. But you can't upset the prophecy, man. Hey, this brother right here, I'm gonna say this, man. I'm not trying to be rude or nothing, but you gotta watch videos and do some research, man. You know, because if you've been watching us for a while, the questions that you asking, you know, you would know. Yeah, they already been answered. So you gotta just continue to watch us. All right. He said, what happened? He said, what happened to Dan? Did they become a nation or did they completely disappear?
Nah, let's do it.
Yeah. So you gotta, not saying we don't want to answer your questions, but you gotta watch the lessons, man. Go ahead.
Psalm 43 and 2, leaving off at Psalm 43 and 2. For thou art the power of my strength. Why dost thou cast me off? Why go I mourning because of the oppression of the enemy?
The oppression of the enemy. All right, and we're constantly being oppressed on a daily basis, man. Now I gotta say this, all right, because this brother's kind of, he ain't getting to me, but you asked 2 questions, right, that basically don't have nothing to do with salvation. First, you asked about the chariots, right? I feel like Manatazak now because he be getting them annoying ass questions. You asked about the chariots, where does the technology from the chariots come from? And now you asking about Dan. When you read Revelation, it don't mention nothing about Dan when it says 12,000 from each tribe. So why are you concerned with Dan? That's another mystery that will be revealed to us. It said 12,000 from each tribe. When we hold up this sign, you don't see Dan on the sign. So that's a mystery, man. Don't worry about that, man. Worry about the things that's sustainable for your salvation, brother. Don't spend 4 hours trying to worry about what happened to Dan. All right? When it says 12,000 from each tribe, Dan is not mentioned. So that's not our concern right now, man. Go ahead.
Verse 3, O send out thy light and thy truth. Get into that man that walked by saying that, we're light in the darkness.
Oh, yeah, he said, get that scripture where it says the lion shall come from his thicket. Because he said the lion of Judah shall prevail. I don't even think he looked at the sign when he said that. He said the lion of Judah shall prevail.
Probably just seen our garments.
Yeah. He said the lion of Judah shall prevail. Go ahead.
O send out thy light and thy truth. Let them lead me. Let them bring me unto thy holy hill and to thy tabernacles. Then will I go unto the altar of the Most High, unto Yahweh my exceeding joy. Yea, upon the harp will I praise thee, O Yahweh my power. Why art thou cast down, O my soul? And why art thou disquieted within me? Hope in the Most High, for I shall yet praise him. Now it's the health of my countenance and my power.
Yep.
That's the end of the song.
Go ahead. Hey, that was a good scripture you posted, right, Desire? I don't know why you deleted it. That was a good precept, bro. I was about to read it when you looked on Amalek. Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever. Those are the ones that's oppressing us. The elite, the 1948ers, those are the ones that's constantly oppressing us, man. You got it. I think it's Isaiah 48. I'm not sure. The lion shall talking about Yahushua, I think so. But yeah, man, we're constantly being oppressed by the 1948ers. All right.
We always on their mind, like people like we the lowest people on the earth right now, but we the most important. It's like when you read Psalm 83, they still doing that. They still doing crafty counsel against our people. They still doing that. When they had these G20 summits, they talking about how to take down the nation of Israel, the real nation of Israel.
When they see us rising up in these latter times.
This is Psalm.
These motherfuckers at war with Palestine right now, but talk about we is their #1 enemy.
Right.
Psalm 83 and 2. Lo, thy enemies make a tumult. They that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And they did that. And they still trying to keep doing that. That's why they take our videos down. So people don't get to see that they Israelites are not African Americans and black.
Going back to what you said, all the agendas that they push, all the wickedness that they do is really aimed towards Jake.
It's aimed towards Jake. And now they're getting the kids young and telling them, when I was growing up, being a homosexual was a bad thing. It was taught that was a bad thing. And now they switch. It's a good thing. It's a great thing.
Now, the brother posted in the chat, what about the tampons for for the T people.
Yeah, fuck
They
it.
call them man ponds or whatever the
Yeah,
fuck.
hey, they got transsexuals going to elementary schools and having story time with your kids after school. And then they got they teach about Satan.
They putting all the books about those people in the school libraries.
Yeah, and they taking out books like Cat in the Hat and shit like that, and putting in books like that.
Well, hey, that just goes to show you, man. Like, because that's what Esau says, man. He says they just need one generation to go with their plans. You know? Yeah. This is back in Psalm 83 and 5.
Isaiah where it say call good evil and evil.
5 and 20. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab
See
and
them
the
Ishmaelites,
Hagarites.
and that's why I always say, that's why I talk with these like at these Arabian stores, 'cause they know who he is. They everybody is like Esau played the biggest part, but all the other nations know we the Israelites. They're not allowed to speak on it.
They had a big hand in that transatlantic slave trade too. Okay? Don't forget that. They had a big hand in that, man.
They
In
got
fact, a lot of our people are more than likely scattered in their land.
They got a big hand in destroying our people, because a lot of them Ishmaelites know our customs. They know, because we got a lot of the same customs. Like they don't eat pork. They know we're not supposed to be eating pork either, and they still sell it to our people.
Yeah.
So they got a part in destroying our just on a small level with these corner stores. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I got the precept. You want
Oh, go ahead.
for that?
Gabal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines with the inhabitant of Tyre. Ashur also is joined with them.
Hey, like you said, Philistine. That's the Africans. They know. Africans know we not the same. Like, but they don't come out and tell you like.
Yeah,
That's-
see, Jake will think that you're them, but they know that you're not them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know Jake will cling on to their shit in a minute, but they like, nah, we different, and we are. You can tell. I'm offended. I'm offended at that. Don't call me no
Yeah.
Hamite or African
That's a
American.
fact. It was crazy because I remember back in when Desert Storm was going on, and I seen a video back in the days where Jake was over there on the U.S. Army, and they caught him hostage in Iraq. And they told him go home. It was like it's not your. They didn't kill him probably because they had that fear because they knew. They told him, yeah, you a real Jew. They said, yo, go home. This ain't your war. And they told him because you is an Israelite. That's what they told him. And that was before I knew about the Jews.
So everybody knows who they are except Jake. But that's why the Most High is raising up the prophets to put that skin back on you. You know, place your nationality back on you. This is Isaiah 5 and 20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness.
That's what they doing. They put darkness for light by pushing the LGBTQ thing. They like if you go on YouTube, you can still watch what's that nigga that got the knee put on his neck?
Oh, George Floyd?
You can still go watch that whole video. Niggas getting killed. You could go watch shootings in Chicago and see shootouts and shit, and they just leave that shit on the internet. They don't put no this video censored. They let everybody see that shit. You can still see Tamir Rice get shot down. Mike Brown, you can go see the video. It's still up there. Probably got the Trayvon joint still up there. You know?
They got the 911 call and all that.
Mhm.
Yeah. Because it's up for the world to see. That's in it, you know.
But that's making like a nigga-
Mockery.
Our people ain't shit. Like, but like if it was a little Edomite
Yeah,
girl that
little
took that
Susan.
shit off.
Yeah, little Susan. That should be off the internet. It says, and put darkness for light, and put light for darkness. That put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. It says, woe unto them that are wise in their own eyes and prudent in their own sight. Woe unto them that are mighty to drink wine and men of strength to mingle strong drink, which justify the wicked for reward and take away the righteousness of the righteousness from him. Yeah, like the brother was saying, you can go up and see all these videos of Jake being destroyed, put down, because this is the place of our captivity. You know, and the sooner you wake up, which only the elect is going to wake up, but as soon as you understand, and that's the problem with Jake, they don't think that they have enemies, man. No matter what happens to them, a shooting could happen to a little Jake kid tomorrow, and it's going to be the same cycle. Niggas are going to march. They're going to get some pacifier, Al Sharpton or the other black dude to go up there to the podium. They're going to cry, and Esau going to laugh in your fucking face, man.
Hey, but see, that's the thing. We don't think, our people don't think they got enemies. Get that Psalms 83 again. Our people don't think they got enemies, but see, they know we the enemies, and they hate us.
Yep.
They know we don't hate them, and they still, they hate our people. I see, did you see that clip the brother put up with Apostle Sahar on that TV show back in the days?
Yeah.
When you watch, if you watch the whole joint?
No, I didn't watch the whole thing.
If you watch the whole joint, it's a
But I
Jewish
watched some.
dude up on stage.
Yeah, I seen that part.
You seen when he said, if I think somebody's trying to kill me, I'll kill them. And they don't even got to strike first. Because you see.
That's that Edomite.
Yeah, but you heard it in his voice. He was serious. And that was back then. Get that Psalms 83 and 2.
Psalms 83 and 2. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. Psalms 83 and 1. Keep not thou silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh.
Yeah, because we need the Lord to come and get us, man, because these people trying to take us out. But we know he coming because he said he was. Go ahead.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult. Our enemies. We got enemies. They got enemies. They enemies.
Yep. And they that hate thee,
They hate us.
have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
Our people went and got that fucking shot in their arm from people who hate them.
Yep.
And think you their enemy. You
Yep.
think they gave you something good?
And was happy they took it.
Yeah. It change their Facebook profile. I got my shit.
Yeah. Oh, they was wearing, they had the fucking little buttons like you
Oh yeah.
They got
Hey.
the, you know?
I was seeing motherfuckers with their band-aids still on. They still had with their shoulder up and shit.
Proud as hell they took that, man. That was crafty counsel. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Man, if it wasn't for the Lord, man, they would have
Run away with us.
they would have conquered our whole people, man.
They have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. So that means all the nations are on one page.
Yeah, they don't want to court, man.
Yep. The higher ups of these other nations have certain summits and meetings. These different world summits. It's to conquer you and to keep you oppressed.
Ain't no Jakes getting invited to the G20 summit.
Yeah, you don't have a seat.
Yeah, you don't get to talk about the down. They talk about how you don't want to go into slavery because that's the end. Get Obadiah 15 and 1. That's the end all be all of them going into slavery. All the heathen.
And that's what they're afraid of.
Yep, that's why they came together on consent. One gonna get destroyed forever though. So that's why he go to harvest.
Obadiah, you meant the 15th verse or the 15th verse? Obadiah verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen.
Yeah, not just against the so-called white man, it's against all the heathen.
As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Yeah, just like so y'all ought, yeah, they ought to be careful. You know what I'm saying? In these last days, because as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee.
Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
It what goes around comes around.
It says, as
And just like we were saying, like dude was asking us about the chariot and all this bullshit what happened with Dan. Hey, when the Lord come back and transform us, we gonna know what's up with Dan. We gonna know all that. We gonna know how the chariots operate. And guess what? We also gonna know what them heathens did to us.
Yep.
We gonna know everything,
Everything.
all our lives.
Because
And what
right,
they did
Salaki.
oh, go ahead.
No, I say because right now we only know like what we could read in these articles and see, but it's the wickedness is way deeper, man.
Way deeper.
It's the shit that these devils are doing behind closed doors that if you saw that shit, man.
Yeah, you would fucking it can go right down. It'll go down right now. The rage, if you knew.
Yeah, what they doing. You know, we only know the Most High knows, but
Yeah.
we only know the surface of it. But when we, like the brother said, when we transformed and Lord willing we're saved, we gonna know everything, man. It says, for as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually.
Yeah. Y'all gonna drink that, and that drink gonna be slavery, man.
Yep.
And getting conquered. Go ahead.
It says, yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be like y'all not gonna have y'all head. Y'all gonna be on the low. Y'all gonna be low. It's gonna be like y'all have not been. Like none of y'all been in power, man.
But upon Mount Zion shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions.
Yeah, give me that.
And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble. And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. And they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain of the Philistines. And they shall possess the fields of Ephraim, and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead. And the captivity of this host of the children of Israel shall possess the Canaanites, even unto Zarephath, and the captivity of Jerusalem, which is in Shephard, shall possess the cities of the south. And saviors shall come upon Mount Zion to judge the mount of Esau, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. And that's when they have these summits, this is what they're afraid of. You know? Because the elite actually know the prophecies, man. They know that they're Edomites, they know that they're the wicked, they understand why they're in the seat that they're in. You know, but their ultimate goal is to try to somehow upset the Most High, which will never happen. It can never happen, but that's the pride of these devils, man. That's why it says the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Here it is, you're the clay, but you want to try to upset the potter, the one that made you. That's an impossible task. So Esau is fighting a losing war. And you got Jakes that trust in this nigga, man. All you Israelites that trust in Esau, you gonna go down with him. Yeah, you gonna come back. Yeah, you gonna be in the kingdom. But you gonna feel when the Most High destroys your ass right along with him, man.
Yeah, you gonna be in that second death. You gonna have to suffer that second death, man.
Because a lot of you Israelites have that mindset. Well, I'm still gonna be saved. All right, we gonna see.
No, he is though. They
yeah,
right.
you are.
They
but
tell you
you gonna feel it though. You know, you gonna feel that pain the Lord brings you through before the missiles hit, man. You know, you're gonna feel that second death, man. There was a Jake. I was talking to a Jake the other day. It's this old Jake. He was at work talking to me, and he said, "Man, you know, two of the worst ways of dying," he said, "is drowning and by fire." And the first thing I thought of was, well, that's true, because that's how the Most High did it.
Yeah.
The first death, he drowned the people, and the second death, he's gonna burn the people. And then the old dude, it was an old Jake. He said, you know, when you get burnt with fire, he said, you know, the pain. He said the real pain is the fire suffocates you. That's what he said. He says he said it suffocates you, man. You know, he said it's not necessarily the burn, but to suffocate you.
That's a fact. And that's a horrible death.
Yeah.
Suffocated.
Yep. One of the worst.
Drowning, fire.
This is,
Let me get this real quick.
is he asking more questions?
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore it though. He ain't too bad. He could just be a new dude. Go ahead.
It's the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 13. Every man's work shall be manifest, for the day shall declare it, because it shall be revealed by fire.
fire shall try every man's work of what sort it is.
Hey, that's why the Lord said the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Go ahead.
If any man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. If any man's work shall be burnt, he shall suffer loss, but he himself shall be saved, yet so as by fire. So you gonna get salvation through the fire. You gonna catch that fire.
And it's gonna hurt. Hey, our job is to we want to be delivered from that, man. We don't want no beef with the Lord at the end of the day. No smoke with Yahweh Shem Shai. Hey, and Lord, and through the Spirit, we on the right side of the fence, man. You know, we gotta just remain that way. I got more.
Jude 1 and 23.
These people out here freezing, trying to be cute. That's all you see. Everybody, go ahead.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1, verse 23. It say, and some have compassion, making a difference, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, even heading the spotted garment by the flesh. Just by getting this word, you getting pulled out the fire.
Yep.
Everybody worthy of death, man. That's why you gotta just believe in Yahweh Shem Shai. That's basically what he said you gotta do. But a lot of these people ain't got faith. That's basically what you gotta have, faith, man. And believe that, because ain't nothing else gonna save you. Your gun not gonna save you. All right, the government not gonna save you. All right, these are our enemies that's occupying us.
This is Zechariah 9 and 12. Turn you to the stronghold, ye prisoners of hope. Even today do I declare that I will render double unto thee, when I have bent Judah for me, filled the bow with Ephraim, and raised up thy sons, O Zion, against thy sons, O Greece, and made thee as a sword of a mighty man. And the Lord shall be seen over them, and his arrow shall go forth as the lightning, and the Lord Yahweh shall blow the trumpet, and shall go with whirlwinds of the south. The Lord of hosts shall defend them, and they shall devour and subdue with sling stones, and they shall drink and make a noise as through wine, and they shall be filled like bowls, and as the corners of the altar.
Hey, you say the Lord gonna defend us. The Lord gonna defend us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it was when you read in the times of the Maccabees, the Lord was defending Judah's Maccabees. In the time King David, or even when what's that joint when they circling around Jericho, the Lord knocked the walls down.
Yep.
Imagine that feeling just to see. You know what I'm saying, the Lord defend you, or how He split the sea open.
Well, there's gonna be miracles right in front of our faces, man. See, when all hell breaks loose, the Lord is gonna put these miracles right in our faces. It's gonna build our faith.
And it say he haven't done he done it what's that second address where he say he never did miracles like that for the other nations. He only do that for us, the nation of Israel.
And that's why it says all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness, because man, that faith and belief is what's gonna get us out of here, man. But if you don't have that faith and belief, like we said earlier when we first opened up, you got certain camps saying Yahweh Shai never did miracles. You got them saying that there's no slave ships. That never happened. Now there's no chariots. Well, where's the faith kick in? You know? Proves that you're faithless, man. All this shit, there's no this. All you're doing is taking away. That's why the Lord gonna take away from you, like it says. You taking away from the book of life. The Lord's gonna take away from you. Next is, well, these ain't the real scriptures. The real Bible ain't here.
We already got guys saying denouncing Hebrews. You know?
Yeah. You're not Hebrew Israelites, you just Israelites. Like Yeah,
and all this crazy shit.
Yeah, it's 2023. Now the Lord got a new name.
But
Come on, man.
But they'll tell you that, yeah, we almost out of here. How the fuck we almost out of here if only 4 y'all on the whole earth know the name?
Yeah. Six niggas got the name.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro.
Hey, but with that, we're going to give a reference to the true name, which is Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakodah. See, the wind even had to agree. All right? The real name, not there. When we said the name, the wind came. You know? Yep. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught us this truth through the Holy Spirit. Lord willing, we can edify you, brothers. Peace and blessings and salutations to the Lord's elect. And Lord willing, we'll see you brothers next week. Stay up. Shalom.